Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, he talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Trojans ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Gamecocks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. They've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Trojans offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. This offense will be led by Jaden Mayava. The man he's going up against and may well have a problem with all day long is Dylan Stewart, who can change a game in a heartbeat.
What a great matchup here. One of the better quarterbacks in the nation against one of the best pure pass rushers, too. And these guys have their eyes, obviously, on the NFL draft, but these guys are the heartbeats and they're the heart and soul of their respective offense and defense. Quarterback, he better have a plan in mind, because he's not going to have a lot of time with this dude coming off the edge.
And I think I'm just really curious to watch this QB, man. How does he handle the pressure? How does he negotiate the rush? How does he deal with a top-tier talent flying off the edge at him, making his life hard? I think we'll find out a lot about this young man and how he's going to play under duress.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Fires left. Makes a connection. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. On the option, the keeper, able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Trojans are rolling down the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Got him. Could not make his way to the corner. They're dealing with a second and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the field goal unit is on the field. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Sellers finds his man. It's Hunt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. To throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that...
There's some room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down. It'll be first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Sellers. He'll get rid of it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Makes the grab. It's Golden. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got it in the middle. It's Tuggle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Off the RPO, complete. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. The run inside. It's Jordan. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got room to work. There's a little room there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They knock him down right there. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Pulls and fired complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Mayava. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure coming. He's got the back in the middle. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Oh, what a move. Touchdown, Trojans. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his speed.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Sellers on the play action. Escapes, and he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game we go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Here's Sellers to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Bringing it back. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He's out
second and long situations, sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Tight end now in motion. The option look. Pulls it on the option. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Here's a heat. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside, it's Clark. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Pocket breaking down. Keeps it going. Unleashes one. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Quarterback may change this route. Sellers. Makes a catch. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because
looking for the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he missed it. No good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good. Still down by 6.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Throwing, Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. What a disappointment. No good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Looking to pass. It's Maiava. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
In the red area, it's Jordan. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Goes to the option. Brought down short of the end zone, and now will bring up third and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Here's Sellers to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, South Carolina!
And you're seeing the aggressiveness by the offensive coordinator. On the first play of the second half, they take a shot and score a touchdown. You know they talked about this all halftime. They were just waiting for this opportunity. They knew coming out they were going to get the look they got defensively and take advantage of it, and it comes up big with a touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Dropping back, it's Maiava. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback
got a little grass. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got out of trouble and throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Really tough on offense. Third and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Sellers makes the grab. It's Clark. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the air, it's Sellers. Going for it all. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Got a man. It's Bowman. Flying down the left side. Pass attempt. Touchdown, USC. With that, have the lead here in the second half.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, Sellers. Bringing the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Under fire. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Gamecocks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the court.
Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He'll try to tack on one more. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Jordan. There he goes. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Makes his man miss. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The give is to Miller. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets a block. And there he goes. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Running inside, it's Clark.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Send the tight end in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. He wants to take the top off. Grabs it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback. Man, you run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss here in the 4th quarter, still deadlocked. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. And after that missed field goal, can these guys take advantage and go down and break this tie? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Maybe some room here. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running?
Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking for room, it's Clark. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Back to the ground with the running back.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Great play by the defense, forcing the incompletion. What do you do now if you're on offense? Game is tied. It's late. Do you have the confidence in your quarterback and your offense to convert this 4th and short and give yourself a chance to win this game now?
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Touchdown, South Carolina. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. To the air, it's Mayava. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, a last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly.